So we went to Ford Fair last weekend, and for some reason I had a bit of a misfire on the trip there and the return trip, and it was bugging the hell out of me. What the fucking hell was going on? Why was it going lean on boost all the time? I'll say all the time, it wasn't quite all the time, it was just a little bit every now and then. I couldn't replicate it, it wasn't constant. So when I got back home, I started having a look at the turbo bolts, but I already tightened those up when I got to Silverstone. They weren't loose or anything, so it wasn't that. Tightened up some of the boost hoses, it wasn't that. Anyway, I took the MAF sensor off it, and I'll put a picture in now of what the MAF sensor looks like, but all the glue had melted for some reason, and basically because I think it got too hot, it messed up and it wasn't running right. So anyway, I had a spare MAF, I fitted it, I've been out for a few runs today, it's pulling very hard, not like it was, not going lean once, so obviously there was an issue with the MAF sensor. I then started thinking, is it because I've painted some of these things black? You know, this is black, but I can hold my hand on there, that's fine. The inlet manifold, I was thinking, is that not helping things? But I've been on a good run, I can put my hand on that, that's fine. It is warm to touch, it's not cold or anything, but that's fine. A few people said you've not got adequate sort of air scoops. Sorry about the dog, Ruby going crazy here. But I have got obviously this one, and I've cut into there, so air does go into there where the air filter is. I've got a scoop here which runs all the way up the wing in a tube and pokes its nose out here for the filter. So there is the filter, and then it's quite cool in there. This is all quite cool to touch, it's not hot or anything. But one thing I did buy, just there was a bit of an offer on, so I grabbed it. I've got some silicone pipe which is 45-degree angle, so maybe there's a bit of heat transfer with that. So maybe if I have that silicone into there with a small little connector somewhere here, that might be better than that pipe. But to be fair, it's very small. So I'm not sure why these MAF sensors are playing up. I've now replaced two. There is, I think it's on Steve's channel, Stavtech channel, where we had a problem with the MAF sensor, and I fitted a spare that he had in the garage and went up the road and it was perfect again. Yeah, anyway, we got retro rides tomorrow at Prescott Hill Climb. I've bought some track time. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not, but obviously if you're a subscriber to this channel, you'll see that I have competed in hill climbs before in a highly modified 205 hill climb car, which I raced for a number of years at Prescott, Shelsley Wells, Lowton Park, Gursden Down. They're all videos on my channel if you go back. Crazy little thing, a lot of in-car videos. So yeah, I know Prescott pretty well. But I thought it would just be a bit fun to take the van up. You alright now? Yeah, you can see where I am. I'm just literally here, okay? Right, yeah, so we retro rides tomorrow. Possibly 3 runs up the hill with a bit of luck. So we're down here at retro rides. Gonna be a wow sunny day. Yeah, I've been here for a long time at Prescott Hill Climb. last time I was here was obviously when I was racing the Peugeot 205. So yeah, we saw what it was on, got some tickets, and got a bit of track time as well later on this afternoon. So a bit of fun, not expecting to be breaking any flipping hill records, and obviously it's not even a time run sort of thing, but yeah, it'd be a laugh to take the van up anyway. We've got the van ready. We've gone down there to queue up to go across into the track, but unfortunately we got some bad news. It will not let me run. Different category for commercial vehicles, and they had to apply for a commercial vehicle license that they did, and they were not granted that access, that permit basically. So that means I can't run. There's a couple of other vehicles that are not allowed to run. I think there's a McLaren that I videoed in the pits. There's a pickup truck, caddy pickup truck with a McLaren engine in the back. He is not allowed to run. So no commercial vehicles are allowed on their permit here at Retro Ride. Massively disappointed. Really looking forward to going up the hill, but it's a no from Motorsport UK for commercial vehicles at this event. So yeah, gutted. So I'll just add this little bit on the end here, because it kind of made out in the video that it was Retro Ride's fault, but I've since learned it's actually Prescott's fault. Obviously Retro Ride has organised this a very long time, probably told them what sort of vehicles are going to be expected. When they ran at Shalsey Rolls, they did have caddy pickups going up and all sorts of stuff like that, and vans and that. So I guess that would have been made clear to Prescott. Thursday came, Thursday before the weekend, and apparently Prescott was trying to get the permit to include commercial vehicles because they hadn't done it. So that's what I've heard, and there's no way of going towards Motorsport UK and saying I need a permit for commercial vehicles for this weekend. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen as fast as that. So sounds like a cock up on Prescott's the Bugatti Owners Club who run Prescott. It sounds like the cock-up's on their side as to why me and a few others weren't allowed to run. So hopefully that'll all get sorted for next year.